usual. My name is Houston. Welcome to a review of Rebel Galaxy. This review is gonna take more than 5 minutes because I want to show you like a full mission. Even though I'm currently showing you a bit of equipment, and in the background you can hear some music. I'm going to talk about all of that in a short while. Now, as you can see, I've just shown you some equipment, and I'm now showing you ships. You start with Hammerhead. I bought 10,000 and I'm now currently owning Arcturus. Now, of course, Sorcerer is the big ass dreadnought that you want to have. This is your marketplace where you can sell resources that you find in space when you blow ships up, or if you want to trade, you can do that. Missions. I'm gonna take one mission. Of course, I'm gonna take the closest one. This is in this sector, so as you can see, the risk is high, but that's primarily because I don't have Dreadnought, and this is classified maybe as a Dreadnought mission, and I don't have the max gear for that. Here you can also talk to Barton. He can give you some info. You can also ask what's going around. He's gonna do all that. Also, you can buy some informations about bounties where you can kill some, pirates. You can also see news boards and hire mercenaries. So yeah, that's it. Let's go on to the mission. The game runs really well. It's not actually big. I think it's 4 gigabytes or so. I got from GOG. It's basically Firefly series that you own. If people know about Firefly, that's one of the best sci-fi series I ever watched, and this is basically an attempt to do that. Except you own the ship, you fly, you do the missions, and you do all this crazy stuff. The music in the background is great. I highly suggest you turn up the volume whenever you're doing missions, because it's absolutely amazing. I was really surprised when I started up the game and that music just blew me out of my mind. Of course, I'm doing this review like a week after I finished the game, so I don't get too emotional and stuff like that. Like I want to be objective, but even so, even now when I start up the game a week after I finished it, I still love the music. The music is simply amazing, and that's one of the major points of this game. As you can see, we entered combat. I'm killing some militia cruisers. The goal of this is to kill one dude. To do that, I have to kill him, and then the people around him will turn against him. Once you do a mission and you know the outcome, you know exactly what to do, but since I had 2 ships nearby, I had to kill them first because my shields would go down. So this is the dude I have to kill, Herman Kron. He's firing missiles at me. I have flak cannons that deal with that. You can also press space, which is your deflector shield. It absorbs damage. Like when you're hit by really big broadside attack, you hit space and basically negate all damage, like I did that. Of course, you negate like if it says like 4k damage, you'll negate maximum 4k damage. And here we go. All the militia rebels turned towards me, and now basically are my allies, and I have to kill the Red Devil Raiders. And this is basically your combat. So you have the ship, which is not that mobile, I must say. Like 10,000 was very mobile compared to the ship, but this is a cruiser, so it does the job. Now the game, I would say, is kind of short. The campaign was relatively easy. The only thing you have to do between the campaign mission is I can like say grind missions, because that's exactly what you're gonna do. You're gonna grind some missions to get better weapons, better ships, and you can finish the game with I can say that you can finish the game with your first ship if you know how to play it, because all you have to do against the big ass ships is to, well, go behind them and kill them from behind, because the major part of the game is broadside attacks. Like you see the bunch of balls that I'm firing, that's the broadside attack, and that's basically reminiscent of the, you know, naval combat in 15th, 16th century, and that's how you do. I lost my shields here, and I immediately pop up deflectors, and they regenerate a bit. Those people who played Star Trek Online, the combat is somewhat like that, except in Star Trek Online you have 3D, here is 2D, but you won't miss 3D playing actually, like 3D movement. I never noticed it was needed, simply because you're flying a big ass ship, you don't need to move in 3 dimensions, you have fighters to do that, and this game is not about fighters, this is about big ass ships that kill people. I mean ships. Oh, and people in them. So yeah, that's... I never missed it. This is something that I feel Freelancer lacked without mods. You never had that big ass ships, and you finally get that. Now, of course, there are more space games coming in and out, like Star Citizen. I don't know. There will be more games, but this is, you know, this is somewhat casual. You don't need to invest so much time to finish the game, to know everything about it, to you can just go in and have fun, listen to fun music, and enjoy the game. That's what I liked about it. Although the campaign is a bit too short for my taste, I kind of want bigger campaign, but that's just me. That's my preferential status. I don't like short stories, and yeah, here we go. We finished the mission while I was talking about the game. This is the map of the game. It's kind of small, right? But when you think about it, there's a lot of space I haven't even discovered. So even though it looks small in the global scale, it's actually really big because, in my opinion, I haven't even searched for half of stuff. You can also be a miner, a trader, but it all comes down to, you know, doing those crazy raids and I don't know. I never wanted to be a pirate in this game, so I went with military stuff and killed pirates. That's what I do. But you can also go with being a pirate and do crazy stuff like this. The campaign was good, and that's about it. I would recommend to get this game. It's fun, it's easy, and here we have contraband. I have to surrender it because, you know, you don't want to get fired by the militia, even though I did just the mission for that. So yeah, this is that. I hope you like this review, and until next time, see ya.